just come out with a vlog because really don't have much to do. Right now I'm currently working on a weekly vlog that I'm going to try for 1 week only because my life is boring, and you will get to see that in the weekly vlog that I'm going to post on Sunday. But this video is going to be a paranormal update. So all of you know that at least follow me, or if you're new to my channel, I do have paranormal videos. I have a playlist. I'll try to put it in the link in the description of the playlist if you'd like to see it. But I've captured some cool stuff. I've even had a paranormal team investigate, and I got some of that in one of my videos. But it's definitely been a journey. It started all here where I am now. I'm currently living with my mother because I was bedridden and out of work for 8 months, so I lost my home and I lost my car. But anyways, other than that, I'm back at my old house where all the stuff used to happen when I was little. Growing up, I used to sleep on the other side of the house, which is the original part of the house, and then there was an add-on, which is the master bedroom and a large like a living room or a den or whatever you want to call it. But so I'm back at this house, and there's been some stuff that has been picking up. But when I was little, it was bad. It was bad. Like, I used to have first it would be where I would sleepwalk in the middle of the night. I would wake up and I'd open up everybody's bedroom door, and nobody was home. There was nobody in the house that I could see. And I would literally unlock the door, go outside to my neighbors and tell them that I was home alone. And then when they would come and answer, they would come over here and walk to our house and ring the doorbell, and my mom would answer, and they're like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Well, your daughter said nobody was home." And I remember so vividly. And when people sleepwalk, I don't think that they remember everything, but I remember vividly. And this had happened on multiple occasions. They even had to put a lock at the top of the door. And my mom caught me one night pulling a chair up so that I could unlock the door until they had to put me in their bedroom to sleep because it was getting so bad. I don't know what that was, but it only happened when I was little and I was living here, and I stayed in one particular room of the house. My door would open on its own. One night, my radio turned on, volume all the way cranked up, and then my door flew open, and I freaked the fuck out. Pardon my French, but I freaked out. And I just grabbed my teddy bear and I laid in the living room. And you get your normal sounds of like keys jingling, footsteps. It sounds like a marble's dropped. Like, my dad used to call it canicas, which is how you say marbles in Spanish. That was the name that we had for it. But all crazy stuff would happen. Like, one time I was getting ready for elementary school in 3rd grade, and my mom was brushing my hair, and all throughout the vents in the house you could just hear, "Ah," and she looked at me and I looked at her, and we just ran out the front door. Like, pretty bad stuff. And when I was in 3rd grade, well, I was in elementary, and the elementary school is literally about a block and a half away. So I would come home by myself from elementary. This is 3rd grade. I don't even know how old I was, but I would bring my friends home over from after recorder class, because you know how everybody learns. Hot cross buns. Everybody goes through that. I don't even know if they do that now, but everybody had recorder lessons, and we skipped it one day and came to my house. We're all sitting in the living room talking, and then suddenly there's this one chair that we had. You can see the impression where it just goes, and it squeaks where it goes. It went down, and I just turned and looked, and I said, "Leave us alone," and then it lifted. And my friends are like, I am never going to your house ever again. So my house was labeled the haunted house, and I was bullied for it in elementary, but yeah. It was pretty bad, pretty bad. We even had a seance here, and there's Bento on the bed. Here, you want your blankie? But it's been interesting. When I first moved in, it started with 3 knocks on the wall. Just 3 knocks. And what's weird is that this is not a wooden house, it's a brick house. So it's physically impossible for someone to knock on the brick and for me to hear it through the wall. Like, how it would sound like if somebody was... Shh, Bento, that was me. That was me. It sounded like someone was literally knocking on the wall. And then I kind of ignored it, and it never felt malicious. Even when I was little growing up, it never felt malicious. It just felt like it was trying to mess with me, because I used to hear like children laughing or giggling in the kitchen, and there'd be nobody there. And but as of lately, I was laying in bed and I had my eyes closed, and I felt the blanket tug, and I was like, Bento, what are you doing? My dog. And I turn, and she's laying right beside me, and the blanket is being tugged by my foot, and that freaked me out. I was like, okay, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. But that was like straight out of a horror movie. But that happened a couple days ago, and then I stood up, got out of bed, and then I suddenly felt the presence of someone's hand on my lower back, and then I kind of like brushed it off. And I don't know, is this camera going down? I need a new tripod. But it's just been little things like that have been happening so far. I'm staying in I'm in the master bedroom, so I'm on the new part of the house. So I've never really experienced that many things here, and this is like a very different. It doesn't feel malicious. It just feels like it's toying with me, and you guys are probably distracted by her. But it's been pretty weird. Other than that, I've had where I just hear like a sigh, like right in my ear when I'm laying down, and that I'm used to. I'm already used to it by now. I don't get scared. Like, I'm already used to it. Or I'll hear, hey. Like, that is the most common one. The hey or the sigh, I'm just completely used to it by now. But that is my paranormal update in a nutshell. But it's pretty crazy coming back to the place where it all started. I've noticed that when I first moved in, there was not really that much activity other than the knocking on the walls, and now it's starting to amp up. So I will keep you posted with any updates. My sister's kind of going through a paranormal thing, and she's going to get her home investigated. Not by the same people, but yeah, that should be interesting. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'm going on 10 minutes now, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you guys love the paranormal videos, but that's what's been going on in my side, in my house. But thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe if you like. Give this a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. And if you want, you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'll put all that in the links below. Bye!